Scorpio, welcome to your reading. This is a general reading. You're watching Clive from Emrys Tarot. Without further ado, before we get into this reading, I would just like to say take the bits that resonate, leave the rest, okay? So here we go. What's going on for you? What's going on for my Scorpion friends? Straight off the bat, the lovers making a very, very difficult situation here, simplifying it. That's what you're doing. The energy's been gaining momentum. Could well be you're married or the person you're dealing with is married or even just living together. Whatever your situation is, I'm getting there is a third party influence here, but there is a big desire to be with a certain person. Could well be that you're dealing with a soulmate. For one or two of you, I'm getting that an ex or an old flame has returned and reignited the situation. Since then, you've settled down. But whatever this is, it is a very difficult choice. It's one of emotions. But it's also one that will bring you a very elated sense of success. But the payoff is you're giving up a situation to pursue this new avenue. Okay, the challenge, yeah, making your mind up. Okay, there's a lot of conflict around this. You need time. You feel you're not ready. Okay, you're not sure, soulmate or not, twin flame or not. You're not sure if this is the route you're meant to follow. Your intuition is speaking to you. For those of you dealing with an ex or a past person, it's the history of this, plus your intuition, plus your wisdom, will give you all the answers you need to help you make the decision. It's like your head is telling you one thing because of circumstances, old conflicts. There's a reawakening here of pain for some of you. Okay. But it's discerning your true route. You're not sure which way the universe wants you to go. Trusting your intuition will be a big help. Looking through pragmatic eyes, looking through realistic eyes, with much more realistic expectations, as I say, will give you a lot of the answers that you need. This is not a question of taking things on face value, but seems to be a coming together of two souls here. Both of yours, one of you perhaps thought it would be very easy to walk away, but the realism is that you're connected at a much deeper level than circumstances. All right, like I say, the past returning, coming to terms with the past, realising the truth about the past. Communication, it's a very, very important decision. The decision you make now, this is kind of one of permanence. It's not a question where you'll be able to backtrack or change your mind. This is why I'm getting a lot of you are being very, very cautious. Plus the fact you're trying to discern their true intentions. Is it just materialistic reasons? Do they really want you to settle with you? Is it just a quick fix because something's going wrong in their life? There's a lot here to consider. But I'm kind of getting the truth on feelings will be resolved. There'll be some hidden feelings come to the surface. I'm kind of getting a lot of messages through, not only through verbal or body language, etc. I'm also getting messages through synchronicities, deja vu feeling, your intuition, your dreams. That can be difficult. King of Swords. I'm getting King of Swords, Two of Swords here. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Okay. Perhaps you're in a situation that they can't seem to make up their mind. Okay, like I say, you're both dealing with your relative past here. There's been a gap between you two. But I'm picking up one of satisfaction and contentment. And this time the relationship is one of much more mutual respect. to make this move or pursue the move that your decision is whichever way you've decided to go, okay, you're going to need the cooperation of others. Places you work, taking a break, whatever, to pursue this. It's the cooperation of others, isn't it? But what I'm getting is a mutual respect developing between you and this person that you feel connected to. But the decision here with this King of Swords is the universe is saying it has to be much more intuitive, much more intellectual, and not one of emotion, despite the intense emotion or pull. You are about to make a judgment call. Okay, and again, this has to be more with the head and the intuition rather than the heart. Your judgment now is much, much better. You've learnt a lot. There's a lot of experience here. This person you're dealing with, I'm kind of getting they respect you. They certainly have got feelings for you, but they're trying their best to hide them. I'm kind of getting a conversation coming forward will reveal some of these feelings. For those of you in work, I'm kind of getting here changing jobs, coming into a position where you can give good advice, perhaps even taking, examinations, getting further education. And this puts you in a position where you can actually help somebody else, perhaps children, give them advice. I'm picking coaching here of some kind, teaching. I'm even picking up the medical profession and a specialist, a surgeon. But it's a job you love. I'm also picking up, getting some of you are taking a job where you can call the shots, perhaps even working for yourself so that you can spend more time with loved ones, okay? But there is a very difficult choice here, whatever your scenario. Perhaps this person you're dealing with is married. There's certainly a strong friendship between you two. At the moment, there's this non-committal. Soulmates, twin flames, it's, sometimes we feel that, it's a soulmate twin flame, that's the person I'm meant to be with. Not necessarily, that's the person you're meant to learn most about yourself from. It's a reflection of yourself. I suppose in simplistic terms, it's very difficult, but soulmates, twin flames are literally in the universe. When your soul was created, your energy, it was split into two between you two. It means you are part of the same metaphorical egg, so to speak. You're twins at a soul level. But it doesn't necessarily mean you living together, drinking pina coladas, watching sunset. It means you're meant to learn off each other through your different experiences. I personally have a soulmate. They live in France. I feel really deeply spiritually connected to them, but I don't talk to them. I don't need to. I can feel their energy. They can feel mine. And I've kind of turned my perspective to accept the soul connection rather than the physical connection. And that to me is how it works. So it's a question of, how you can live with this connection, but not necessarily in the physical sense. In this case, I'm getting a lot of you, this is in the physical sense, okay? There is certainly a lot of attraction here, but there's also a lot of healing needs to take place. Both of you are going for a renewal. There's kind of a wake-up call. Bottom of the deck, I've got in the star card, which is the universe's way of saying you are being guided and backed by the universe. It's a yes answer to any of your questions. but you have to work. It won't just magically drop in your lap. You have to work for this, because it's all part of self-discovery. Okay, it's not just, doesn't just come magically. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Yep. It's kind of like giving up the practical. It's possibly even work. It's like a choice between work and love, and obtaining that fine balance. Okay, but it will need whichever way you go with this, it will need a lot of emotional discipline and seeing it much more realistic eyes. But you know, I'm getting that it is possible for you to spend a limited amount of time together. It all depends on what you want. But you can share each other's company. You can share gifts between each other here. The universe is saying, and this is spiritual gifts, emotional gifts, spending time together. But it's one more of accepting each other's situation, and how much are you willing to compromise or to give up to get what it is you want. Okay, for one or two of you, this person is married. Friendships as far as they can go. It's all about seeing the reality of it. I'm getting that a lot of you are already in another situation. The past returns, and you know, this judgment call is loving your situation. You may well be married, you may have a family, okay, but there's a very difficult decision here on how you want to play this out. But the good thing is that decision is yours, and you will learn an awful lot about yourself from it. You will realise how strong you really are. Thanks very much for watching.